Bro, I can't lie, it's a sad day for the podcast.
It is.
I can't lie, but it is a sad day for the podcast.
It's a sad
Very
day.
It's a sad day. For a little bit, it will be two guys, one couch because
Well, we don't.
we'll still do the
don't
episode.
know. We don't know.
no, like while you're setting up and shit, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in Las Vegas at least. There's two guys in UNR.
Yeah.
There's gonna be one guy.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, basically, you guys probably already know if you've been watching past episodes. But, so Kyle's, he's going up to UNR. And, so that means we necessarily won't all be on the same couch.
Yeah.
So we'll not be three
Yeah.
guys, one couch for a little bit.
But, I mean, we'll still be three guys, one couch. It just won't
Yeah,
be
yeah.
three
We'll be
guys,
in,
one couch.
in the same setting.
Yeah. But that's all right. You know what I mean? Like, we roll with it. We move.
We ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
We ball.
That's kind of what that's kind of how this podcast started.
We
Saying, fuck it, we ball.
I think we kind of have an idea on how we want to do if we want to film when I'm up in Reno. I think we have an idea on what we're going to do,
Mm-hmm.
and it might work, it might not, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't work out. But at the end of the day, we're still gonna try and get content out. We're gonna try,
Absolutely.
but it just won't be here,
We're gonna miss you, man.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
dude.
Yeah. It's hard, you know what I mean? But, like, at the end of the day, like...
It's for your future, you know. It's
yeah,
not,
it's all, like, we all, like... Obviously, we all have our goals that we want to accomplish together, you know what I mean? But we also have our goals that we each individually want to do, you know
Yep.
what I mean? So that's just one of those things. And it's not like...
we're not gonna talk anymore.
Yeah,
It's
like,
not
we're still going to be here.
Kyle's gonna still come here for a holiday and shit, for like his family, and
Yeah.
he's gonna hang out with us.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, like... Shit, man. Like, that's just...
What it is.
Yeah, that's life, man. That's
It is
how
what it
we,
is. It is what it is.
Yep, you just gotta get used to it.
You know what I mean? And so, like, there's definitely not any, like, bad personal feelings or anything.
No.
You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it's all, like, we're so happy that you're going up there and doing what you
100%.
want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, it's, like, we're not, like, fucking mad or anything.
Yeah.
You're not.
No. But, dude, no, it's going to be great. You know what I mean? We're going to...
We have to communicate. Kyle, fucking text us.
Yeah. I will.
Communicate with us.
It's one of my goals. It's
We
one of my
will...
goals.
It's one of his goals.
It is,
So,
dude. He needs to communicate.
One of my goals
So-
is to communicate with all my friends
Yeah.
in college.
I
Down
mean-
in Vegas.
100%.
But don't make it like a burden. If you don't.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
No, you have to.
Uh,
to. We want to make you not want to talk to us.
I will make it. I will make it an objective of mine to.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we
fucking
just-
text.
Yeah, and it won't even be that serious of a thing if we're still doing the podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we're still
So,
playing
like-
video games together, we're still
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing my
So-
Xbox up there, so
That's what's up.
we should be fine.
Facts. Yeah, and we can always like make plans like, hey, let's all play Xbox at this time or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
for
like
sure,
we'll be in the
for
same time zone. We're very fortunate about that too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could sometimes come to you for like if we want to go like snowboarding or something.
Low key.
That could be
That'd
pretty
be
fun.
cool.
Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lake Tahoe. That'd be so sick.
Yeah.
But like,
So we're just to preface this. Yes, I am going to UNR, but it won't be three guys on couch. But it will kind of be three guys on couch. We're just
Yeah.
gonna have a different setup and a different way we
yeah,
film.
the podcast will still be here. It'll probably just be like, us all on a Zoom call or something like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then we're just like recording off the laptop. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll still have the camera here.
Yep.
We'll
And
definitely
then-
find a better like an actual good way because I think Zoom's gonna be kind of weird, but
Yeah, some type of
we
either
can just
Discord, FaceTime.
Discord and then just record like the audio and the
Yeah.
recording and then just fuse it together.
There's
Might seem.
there's a lot of different ways we could do this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different ways.
But we're not giving up on the podcast.
No.
That's number one priority.
No.
Absolutely, and actually, it might be easier because then we'll be able to like utilize our like computers more to like look at shit together.
Exactly.
And then improve
Shit like
too,
that.
like actually like, making the podcast
Yeah,
and shit,
mhm.
which I need to learn how to actually do because we keep giving Ryan all like
The
footage to edit.
Ryan is
He's
the
like-
editor, and
Ryan's like sliving away. He's like waking up.
I'm
waking
behind
up,
an episode.
waking up, going to work, coming back home to go to work. It's just
yeah.
I mean, it's fun. It's just sometimes like it's just like
tedious.
it can be exhausting,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
after like I work all day, and then on my day off I want to actually relax.
Mhm.
But like, don't get me wrong, this is fun, but it is hard. It is hard to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But like, this is the first time though in 5 episodes that I've been. This is the first time I've been behind, so we still have an episode
Yes.
that I need
Yeah.
to edit and edit and release before this one comes out.
Mhm.
Well, by the
So-
time this one's out, the one before this will be.
Yeah,
released.
it would've
and
been-
actually, by the time this one comes out, you will already be in Reno, so it'll be like perfect. Like it will kind of like match up,
Yeah.
kind of with like real life events.
Yeah.
So like, this won't be the last time we see Kyle before he leaves for college, but to you guys, it probably will.
Yep.
So
I think this is my last time. So I'm going to Hawaii in
Oh
2
yeah,
days.
that's right.
it's fuck.
I'm going to Hawaii in 2
We
days.
have to figure that out too. So, do you know what time you're leaving on Tuesday? Are you leaving on Tuesday or
I'm
Wednesday?
I'm leaving on the 16th, and I'm leaving at like 1 p.m.
Okay. So you're.
I mean, we
leaving
can hang out. Like I'm
the
fully down.
16th at 1.
Yeah.
So you're probably.
And tomorrow I'm
probably,
like doing a show all day at home because we have a project at home that my dad and I are working on.
Yeah.
So.
So your flight your flight leaves at 1.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
gotta be at the airport.
Probably gonna be there
by
about
12.
like at least 12,
Yeah.
and then before that probably like getting your shit together. So.
I mean, it's okay. I mean,
So
it's
and then Kyle, when do you leave?
Leave the
Let's-
18th.
Leave the 18th.
Late, like in the midday, I'd say. Not midday.
At least I'm like,
in
at
the
least we're
evening.
not like I'm not leaving like the 10th and you're leaving on the 18th. You know, at
Yeah.
least we have
Yeah.
some
Mhm.
cell phone
kind of
together.
close together at
Yeah.
the same time.
Mm-hmm. So we can definitely work something out.
I can ask my dad tomorrow because we have a little bit left. We just want to like just get it done with.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure,
yeah,
for sure.
but yeah, that's definitely like I think. So you said the 18th you're leaving.
Yeah.
At what time?
I think our flight leaves at 5:30.
A.M.
No, p.m.
Oh, P.M. Okay,
so
so
we're probably gonna have to be there.
At like 4.
at least 4, probably before.
I'm,
Well,
I'm gonna
depends.
say like 3:30 or 3.
Okay.
Because
Those lines can be unpredictable,
but I
depending on what
I
airline
actually
you're
have a
flying.
story
Yeah.
about that Las Vegas airport.
Okay, what happened?
I just saw TikToks I was just going through TikTok like today. Apparently, something happened at the Las Vegas airport that made
Them change the name.
the entire everyone went through security. I think
Mm-hmm.
everyone got stopped.
What do you
The
mean?
fuck?
So I saw a TikTok and it was like the line to get to TSA was 3 hours long.
Oh,
What?
dude.
And it's back this is at 5 a.m. I don't know what day, but it was like backed up completely.
What?
And the guy that was recording it, he's like, I've been here. A guy was trying to get on a 5 a.m. flight,
Mm-hmm.
and he just showed all of these fucking people just waiting
Holy
there. I was
shit.
like, please don't let that be the case. When
Dude, it took
Yeah.
me like 10 minutes to get through there. Like,
It just depends, you know what I mean? Like I've gone through like that, and I've also waited 30
Yeah.
minutes.
yeah.
It just like it depends. Like it's almost worse at the check-in line sometimes
Mhm.
because like
I just like I
Yeah.
hate like having a suitcase because I've been traveling all my life just like through airports and shit.
mhm.
Yeah.
And the worst part is when you're coming back home and you're waiting for
Baggage
like,
claim.
and
Oh
and
my
you don't know
God.
if your shit's like even here because like it's been happened multiple times where I have to wait 2 weeks just to get my suitcase.
yeah, it like ends up at a different airport.
Yeah, and then I was in a
and-
different.
oh,
I was in
fuck.
Russia and they lost my suitcase.
Oh, dude, that's the
I mean,
worst.
I'm not at home and they lost my shit. Like,
Yeah.
what do you like?
what do you do? That's like all your shit.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
can't change your clothes. Well, you have to like buy shit. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
You have
That's
to-
what I'm
you have to buy
freaking
shit,
out
yeah.
about.
Oh.
Because I
No, but no, your flight's gonna be like what, like an hour?
yeah, it's
Hour
not.
and a
bad.
half.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're
So I think I go to baggage claim because I have to buy a bigger suitcase because the one I have it's a carry-on, but it doesn't fit all my stuff that I have,
Mhm.
and so I might need to like bring the carry-on to Reno. That way I don't have to check the bag. But for this one, there's a very big possibility that I might have to check the bag,
Mhm.
which sometimes. Checking a bag can be longer than waiting in TSA. But, yeah, so there's a big possibility that I'm going to have to check my bag. And sometimes checking your bag at, just checking it in takes longer than getting to TSA. But
Yeah.
yeah.
probably bring,
Because
like,
they'll also like move all your stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because like sometimes I want to organize it, and the one time I organize it, they check my bag and they just tear that shit up.
Oh yeah.
the one thing that's going to be an issue is I'm going to have to fucking try and... Oh my god, there's no train of thought. I'm gonna have to try and pack all that shit into my suitcase. Because,
Yeah. I would bring a carry-on,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing.
Carry on and luggage.
like a backpack,
Yeah.
a carry-on bag, and check if you can.
'Cause-
I think that the backpack counts as a carry-on.
Oh, I thought that counts as a personal item.
No, because
Because I usually bring a backpack and then like a little thing to throw up top.
But the one thing is, cause since I'm bringing my Xbox to Reno, you're gonna have to I'm gonna have to take
you're
it
gonna
out
have
of
to
my
surround that
suitcase.
in like
Yeah.
clothes.
Well, the thing is, they're gonna be like
They're gonna check that.
take it out. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna take it out as it is, and then
Yeah.
I guess I'll keep all the cords in like my suitcase,
Mhm.
but I'll have I'll have my Xbox just out.
Yeah.
So I have to figure that out, but
I always like looking
you
at
have
the
to-
little
Yeah,
screens.
you have to take it out when you taking your
if
shoes
they
off.
got
and
any
shit
like
that.
electronic
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
device,
Yeah.
remotely
Mhm.
electronic, but yeah.
Cause like sometimes people don't do it, and like some kid once brought his PlayStation when I was in line, and I saw it go across like the security screen, and it looks like a fucking like
A bomb.
it looks like a bomb, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's so fucking scary, and they're like, what the fuck? And they're like open it up, it's like a PlayStation, and they're like, god damn it.
Did you know you could bring on snacks?
Yes.
I didn't fucking. I thought you weren't allowed to bring any food. But I was like, no, you can't just bring water. You just can't bring water. I'm like,
Oh yeah, you can't bring liquid.
but I've been living for 18 years. I didn't even know you could bring snacks.
Oh yeah, you can bring
Bullshit. Dude.
whatever the fuck you want. I mean,
Bullshit.
snacks wise.
You think if I put my Xbox like on top of all my clothes on my suitcase,
Or
like
Kyle, put it in your backpack, and then when they check it, take it out, put it in your suitcase. I don't fucking know. Just
Keep in mind, you're gonna have to jam your backpack underneath the seat.
well, yeah, I won't pack as much stuff in there.
Well, you have a Series S, right?
Yeah. It's,
Oh, that's easy peasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's small.
Yeah,
I might just put it in a backpack and then like I'll take it out of the backpack because I'm not gonna have that much shit.
Mhm.
Put it in the same thing as my backpack,
Mm.
and then I'm just gonna put it back in my backpack when I'm done with TSA.
Mm.
And
Because
then
I mean, it's not gonna break easily. Like, it still has
Yeah.
a case around it, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know if you're getting a laptop yet?
I'm gonna get a laptop.
No.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Okay, I need to buy one.
I'm getting. A
I should
laptop.
probably get one for college. That's like,
getting a laptop. For
there's
sure.
no way around it.
Yeah. It's gonna like you'll even like just taking it to class, just set it up, do all your shit there. You know what I mean? Even if it's just like a Chromebook or
Yeah, I
something.
mean, we've
like,
been doing it for the past 4 years. I probably should do it.
especially for web
Yeah.
classes that you have.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh
yeah. I need
yeah.
that. I need
have
So
to
it's
get a
like a
laptop.
necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should probably like give us. They definitely have money. Have you seen it? They're
I
training.
mean, Reno does it.
They're training UNLV football players like they're like pros. They have like there's like
Oh,
videos about
dude.
it. They're putting so much money into that just to
Oh,
suck
yeah.
too. Like
Oh yeah. That's every D1 school, dude. It's fucking crazy.
it's unfair too.
They fly you out, photo shoots.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they make them so much money, so it's worth it for them.
Yeah.
So
Plus,
I
hope UNLV's football team is better this year. I hope.
Was it
Me
always
too.
ass?
It's not. Let's look at their record.
Is it mid? It's mid.
I would say it's mid, but like the most recent year, it's kind of not been that good.
Okay.
I think UNR's football team. I think they had a bowl game last year.
What does that mean?
It means like college football has like all these bowls that they play on, like the Sugar Bowl, like the Peach Bowl. They have like these underrated bowls.
Does
Like
that
the
go
Super
up-
Bowl?
Those
Like it's like
goes
the
up
highest
to the
bowl?
championship.
Yeah,
It's like
but-
the playoffs.
Is it like
Yeah,
the Super Bowl?
sort of.
But like not really, because college does it to where you basically have all these bowl games for each like division of playing. So like I think the top big teams, like there's only 4 teams that make it, and I think it was last year was Cincinnati, Georgia, Alabama, and I want to say Ohio State. I think it was Ohio State.
Hmm.
But they do like for specific regions, they do bowl games for that specific region. But if you're like the top team in that region,
Mhm.
there's a chance you can go to like the top bowl game. But
Okay.
they kind of screw up sometimes because I know Alabama's a good football team.
Oh, they're first or
But-
second.
They fucking lost. They had one loss on the record, and a team that's undefeated was below them in the ranking.
Maybe it's because of overall, like even past
How
season
does
and
that
shit.
work?
Because
They're probably accounting for not only that season.
like
Hmm.
Cincinnati had an undefeated record going into the college football playoffs, but like
Oh yeah, it's not only record, right?
I mean,
Is
Maybe
it?
they're still counting for stats.
I don't know because honestly, I feel like
It's
if
kinda fucked.
you have an undefeated record, I feel like they should look at your schedule, see
Yeah,
what teams you
yeah.
played. Because Alabama plays like top teams, and then Cincinnati's kind of in a division where I think like the only big team they beat was like Notre
okay.
Dame.
I see what you mean.
But like, you look at all the like, because there's Big Ten, there's Pac-12,
still,
there's
it's
all
like-
these big teams, and
Yeah. I think there needs to be a better system.
100%.
There needs to be like a
Dude,
league
the football
table.
system seems oh my god, I can't
College footballs.
it seems so
fucked.
complicated.
College footballs. Look at all these different. These are all Division 1, but these are all the different conferences.
Yeah.
What is a conference? What's a conference?
So it's just a group. So look at the Mountain West Conference is where UNLV and Reno play, and that's split up into 2
Bro, they split.
conferences,
I'm gonna say
divisions.
2 divisions. Each of these are like conferences.
But these are based off areas though. So you have Mountain West and Mountain West Mountain. So it's
Who's in
like
that Mountain West Mountain? I think it's like Montana State.
Utah, Air Force, Boise State, Wyoming, Colorado State, and New Mexico.
Okay.
They just call it Air Force University.
No, it's the Air Force Academy.
Oh,
Yeah. So like Army has one too, and so does Navy. But,
really?
yeah. So like a really historic
Army Navy
game is the Army Navy game, and
Yep.
usually like the president goes, and it's like all
Oh.
the students in their uniforms, all in the crowd,
Oh,
and it's
shit,
like
that's-
really fucking big.
That's pretty. That's so American. That's
Yeah.
holy shit. That's American.
It's like a rival game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, last year San Diego. Yeah. So UNLV last year was 2-6 in the conference.
What about
So,
UNR? Who were they?
UNR was 5-3, so they were like right in the middle.
Yeah.
But San Diego State was on top. They're 7-1. Fresno State, Nevada, San Jose, Hawaii, UNLV.
Okay.
So
Why is Hawaii there?
What do you mean?
Western part of the
just
United
west.
States.
Oh, I thought I meant
Yeah.
like I thought it just
So
meant,
then go to-
like just west side. Like I thought like California shit. Not like
So then go to
Oh, okay.
go to like the Big Ten. Like go.
Oh yeah, so like Big Ten,
Pac-12.
Pac-12.
Go to Pac-12.
Those are big
Those are
schools.
because you have like Oregon, you have
Washington
Washington State. You have Utah, UCLA, Arizona State,
These are
USC.
big schools.
and then you think those are big schools. Then I think go to the big.
Well, I mean, look at Arizona, 1-11 overall.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're big schools, but
And then go to like the Big Ten, I think.
there's some about Mountain West, Mid American, Independence. What the fuck is that?
As
Notre
Notre
Dame,
Dame,
BYU.
BYU, Army.
Liberty,
why are
Mexico State.
our Mormon friends are so obsessed with BYU?
Because it's like a Christian school.
At Big Ten,
Yeah.
go to Big Ten.
Big Ten.
There-
These are the
there-
big fucking
There's
boys.
Michigan, Michigan
Ohio
State, Ohio State,
Penn State's big.
Penn State,
Ruger. These are all like
Iowa.
really big schools.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um,
it's the big.
I,
It's like
I don't know shit about this. Like,
so. Where's Alabama then?
let's see.
They're in the
Big 12.
Yeah, I think they're
Nope.
they're not in the Big 12.
But Kansas was 1-8. Aiden in the mud. Sorry, name drop.
Where's Alabama?
Atlantic Coast. Oh, these are big fucking teams. Clemson,
Yeah.
Florida State. Well, these are big schools. I'll say they're big schools.
Yeah.
They might not have the best football teams. Like Duke, that's a huge school.
Yeah.
But it's like that's like Man United. Yeah, like I'm talking like big names, big
Yeah.
reputation.
big names, small teams. Not
Or not,
Not
they just
like-
sucked that
they
year.
just sucked, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it does fluctuate a lot since you only have 4 years of people you can choose from.
Uh-huh.
You know, but I'd say watching college football is like watching Division II soccer. Not the fan base is, first of all, it's humongous, but it's like guys who like are trying to make a name for themselves and they're actually playing for something besides money
Yes.
because they don't get paid.
Yeah.
the college athletes don't get paid.
Not by the schools. They used to not be able to get paid at all. So
But they
you know,
don't you get paid in like I mean
Don't they get paid for endorsements?
now they can. So this was a recent rule that was just like this year or last year. So you know that guy who's the kicker? Remember the kicker who was at Duke, and oh fuck, what's his name? There was a YouTuber, and so destroying.
He wasn't at Duke though. He was at Central Florida, UCF.
Oh, he was at UCF. Okay,
I think.
So he got a full-on D1
Scholarship.
full
right?
ride scholarship,
And
he started making
he's
videos.
good. Like
he's fucking
a
good
fucking
as shit.
insane kicker.
Yeah.
Like
He can definitely
he's
play pro.
nuts. But like, you want to continue it?
Yeah. So he started making YouTube videos off kicking field goals,
Oh, yeah, didn't
Not-
he get like kicked out of the school?
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, you can't make money off the fact that you're that you play football.
They made
So-
it. They
and
made
so they
him,
took away his scholarship.
They made him make the decision between making YouTube videos and making money or playing college football. And like, he's an insane kicker. Like, he can kick 60-yard bombs.
He was playing in.
effortlessly.
I'd say it was smart for him to leave that school. And
Oh, he's
Yeah,
making.
he
'cause I
paved
could-
the way.
Yeah, because also a different school's gonna want him, and they'll be like, yeah, you can.
No, it's an
NC.
NCAA rule.
That's
Yeah.
so
For all
dumb.
of
That's
Division
so
One.
dumb.
Yeah. So then, like this year or last year, they were like, yeah, so now college football or college athletes can make money
Money.
off endorsements now and side
Yeah.
shit.
It's because a bunch of like
And so,
big companies affiliated with college want to privatize it.
mhm.
They kind
They
of-
want to hoard all the money that is, even like they even has a chance like
yeah,
of create.
and it
like-
makes no sense because they make millions and millions of dollars
yeah.
off these
What
kids.
what is a kid making like 10
Who's-
grand?
who's
like,
living in a dorm room going to classes?
like that's gonna
You know what I
affect
mean?
you really?
And like, you look at Destroying now. Like, he does all like these videos, and like he's gained a following, and like
Mhm.
shout out to Destroying, because what he does,
He paved
is
the way.
He legit goes to high school games and like gets the kids exposure. Like, he does one-on-ones. He gets kids exposure that like are really
Mhm.
good. And you look at what he started out, like, they made him make the decision of whether or not that you either make YouTube videos and make money off of them,
Mm-hmm.
or you can leave the school.
Yeah.
And
Mhm. So he definitely 100% deserves his scholarship
Oh,
back, even
yeah.
though they're never gonna give
But
it
the
to
thing
him.
is,
he definitely made the decision that made him happier, but not the
Yeah.
smartest.
they
one, in
kind
my
of
opinion.
fucked him because he's now ineligible for college. He can't play college football
Why?
because
He's
he's
just
too old. He-
Old.
And basically, if an NFL team, like, I know a ton of NFL teams that do not have a good kicker, and I seriously think he would do really well.
Yeah,
in
he was
our
playing in
NFL.
Canada for a little bit too.
Yeah, but like I think he was playing for like a Toronto team, but
Mhm.
he didn't get the starting job, but I think he still did. I think he still kicked field goals, but
Yeah,
you look at his videos and you look at how he shows out, like when he kicks, it's nuts.
yeah, he's probably making a lot of money now, regardless. But I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
maybe not NFL money, but
No.
still.
NFL.
Maybe the same money he wants to like get. Maybe he wanted to actually get money from playing
I mean,
football, but
I don't
Yeah.
think he's in it for the money though, because you look at all his videos, like he gives money away to kids, and like
Mhm.
he
Well, yeah.
at
but
the same
it's probably all of it, everything. He does it for everything.
because
Yeah.
he's one of those genuine guys that he's in it for the game. He's
Mhm.
not in it for the money. Like, he just
That's really hard to come by too.
yeah,
like,
it's very hard. Like,
especially in America where like everything's money motivated.
Facts.
It's
Like,
like
he-
insane.
he paved the way for like he gave kids exposure for like football, and it's
100%.
amazing to see.
Mhm. Yeah, well, I'll definitely probably be watching more college football this season
Yeah, college
just
football's
because
hella
I'm in
entertaining.
college now. But like, ooh, the Southeastern Division. That's
SEC, that's what they're
SEC.
in. That's with Georgia defending champs and Alabama.
Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Missouri, South Carolina, Florida, Vanderbilt. Those are all huge schools.
Just like all those places where they're like there's really good teams seems like a really shit place to live. Respectfully,
No, they're nice.
like Alabama.
What do you mean? It's just Alabama. Like they're just like
I don't feel like there's like anything to do in Alabama.
I would
except
say-
play that football and play football.
I say with college football, like college, I love watching college football. It's like college basketball, like March Madness. Like
Mhm.
all these college sports. Like, granted, they're playing for something that they're fighting for a spot on a starting squad for like a major league team.
Mhm.
But some of the games are better than NFL games.
oh, absolutely.
Like, they're more fast paced. There's more tempo. There's better.
It's more
plays.
creative.
Yeah, way more creative.
Yeah.
And I feel like with NFL, like, granted you have the Super Bowl, but compared to like the national championship, I would say, I would want to go to the Super Bowl, but if it was like the top two teams in college versus like mid-table NFL teams,
Mhm.
I would go to the fucking national championship for college.
Yeah.
Like, because
Mhm.
it's the atmosphere, like the student
spirit.
the student section for
Yeah.
those fucking big teams, and like
Mm-hmm.
just the atmosphere is insane. And
Yeah.
like even high school football games, I
It's
love
pretty fun.
going to
Yeah,
high
it's
school
pretty-
football
Yeah.
games.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, places like I've been to the Kentucky campus, I've been to the Tennessee campus. Like they're fucking like beautiful
Yeah.
places to live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the Tennessee's right in Lexington, Tennessee. I think it's called Knoxville. Sorry, they're gonna kill me for that. Knoxville, Tennessee. But like that's a really beautiful little like I guess it's a city.
But yeah,
What do you, Kyle? What are you trying to achieve in college? I know like the degree, but like
my end goal, like the final product, is to be a professional sports commentator. I've always liked sports. Like two sports I love is football and hockey. Like I could, if you gave me like a sheet of paper to memorize, like I can memorize jersey numbers easily. Like I can pronounce names easily. And like sometimes this is gonna sound really weird, but I played like the NHL games. Like
it's
I
like
played
commentating.
It's
like
like
I
goated
played the
story.
NHL 22 games, and
Yeah.
I commentate over like me playing.
Yeah,
And
That's actually good practice.
Like,
It's pretty good practice.
like,
for real. And even when we play F1,
Yeah.
and
You
if
would
you like,
commentate.
yeah, you'll like be just commentating like what the fuck's going on.
yeah,
And it's like, damn, dude, like you're fucking like actually good at this. Like once you learn like the sport,
mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Like all these big
Like-
commentators, like Mike Emmerich. You have like Joe Buck in NFL right now. You have Crofty in fucking F1. Like all these big commentators, they're like, I'm like, holy shit, like
So like inspiration.
yeah, because like Doc Emmerich, like he's retired, like, or Mike Emmerich, his nickname is Doc, but he was one of the big commentators. Like he commentated the Stanley Cup. He commentated like all the big games, and like you just look at that and I'm like, holy shit, that could be me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like, and that would be like perfect for you, dude. Because like even when I remember when we were going downtown to that like antique shop, and we were like walking.
Oh yeah, you were
through
talking
this
about
shit.
like
He'd
when
s-
when
yeah.
this jersey was, or like who this exactly is.
Yeah, like you see a football helmet and it had like a name on it. You're like, oh, dude, that's whoever the fuck that was.
yeah.
he did this. I'm
He
like,
did this and this year. And we're like, dude, how the fuck do you
Like,
know
what the
this
fuck?
shit? You know what I mean? So like that's like the perfect job for you, dude. And
Yeah.
so like props to you for like actually going to like do that shit.
That's why I'm
Because-
trying to get a major in journalism, or I'm
Yeah.
trying to get a degree or a master's in journalism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's perfect, dude. Like
Yeah.
that's right up your alley. You know what I mean? You love that shit.
Yeah.
what about you, Ryan?
Well, I'm doing film for now. I guess that makes sense because we're doing fucking.
So what's
this
what's
shit.
the end goal?
The end goal? Well, honestly, my main goal is to I'm just
Blow
kidding.
up.
So there's a couple of things. I could be like a videographer for like the NFL,
Yeah.
and so that's kind of like one of the main like
Mm.
reasons I'm trying to get that internship at the UNLV media
That'd be
department is because like they go around to all the sports things, do like videos of that shit, photography,
Yeah.
like all that stuff. I love it. Photo, video, editing, making shit like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like if I could sit here and talk with you guys and make a living off of it, I'd do that.
Yeah.
Buy our t-shirts. I'm just kidding. But yeah, but like shit like that, or like or go to work like for a production company, or like create my own production company, like making movies. Like that sounds cool as hell. YouTube, just kind of like all around like encompassing like that field. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like it would be cool to work on a media team for like an NFL team, or like any organization that has a media team, you know. And actually the department head, like the guy that interviewed me, he was at the preseason Raiders game today doing video work for them.
Nice.
And so like that shit just sounds so fun. You're sitting on the sidelines in the, you know, the guys that wear the vest that say NFL on the back. He's fucking sitting there like getting the shots. I'm like, dude, that sounds so cool. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna be like in Allegiant Stadium, just like doing that.
Doing the thing.
Like
Go
you
watch the game,
Yeah,
too.
like you could talk to the referee,
Mhm.
like right there. You know what I mean? So like that sounds like so fun to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like stuff like that, just like creating, like you guys know me, like I just always like to create shit, like media wise, you know.
Mhm.
But or just like kind of art in general. I'm always down for like. I'm always interested in that shit. Even when Ilya's like over here taking Polaroids, I'm like, dude, that's fucking sick.
Like,
oh my god,
The
let's do
photos
this.
you take are nuts. I don't think
Yeah.
you understand how good they are.
My dad like loves it. Like he's
Yeah.
like, damn, this guy's really good.
Like,
I appreciate it.
It's insane.
Like,
Like,
legit.
go follow his photo account.
So nice. The
RGM
photos
photo.
are so nice.
Go follow
Thank
his.
you guys.
Go
Thank
follow.
you.
Go follow his photo account. It's insane.
But yeah, like stuff like either like just anything video, photo, like that's kind of like what I want to do.
Mhm.
Like as long as it's like creative and like I enjoy doing it.
That's
I
what
don't
really matters, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And so like the money, that's whatever, you know what I mean. It's not necessarily the highest paying field, but
Yeah.
that's not everything in the end. You know what I mean. But like even if it's just like making music videos for people,
Yeah.
like
For Pio.
yeah, like
Oh,
for
sorry, hang up.
for,
Do you remember that? Do you remember that music? That
Yes.
music?
we can't clown his music on the
I'm
podcast.
sorry, but okay.
It's early days, dude. He's a developing artist, just like
Jack
we
Harlow
all
wasn't
are.
perfect, but he wasn't like
Jack
that.
Harlow was always perfect.
Okay.
Jack Harlow's alive.
What about you, Ilya? Because I
Dude.
know
I know it's undecided
a
now.
couple things
but-
I know about you is that you always like to do what makes you happy.
Yep.
That sounded like a roast, but it's actually a compliment. But
Something.
like you always like you're passionate about the things you like, and you always sort of, how do I explain this? Like I know you really love like the theater and the performance
Yeah.
and like the kind of like the
Artistic thing.
yeah, like the artistic, how do I like, showbiz is not the right word.
No, that's
But-
right. That's right.
But it's like the
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah, the
You know what I
stage.
mean? Like whether it's like sitting in front of a camera or like fucking like creating these elaborate stories or throwing up on my front lawn. It's like really
That was. That's one of the highlights. That's one of the highlights.
allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
No, but like yeah. So like, what is like, what's like the end goal for you there? You
Dude.
know what I mean? Moving on from that quickly.
I don't know. Like I'm at. It's such a, like it's such a shame that like money's the most important thing because we
Absolutely.
can all be like, oh, money's not important, but like
I 100% agree
like
with you,
people
dude.
like we have to grow up about it and just like
Yeah.
because I don't know because I've always been on the stage since like I was 3.5, but I also like I still really like playing soccer, but I don't feel like I'm good enough to like go to college for it, but like I don't know I still want that to be part of my life.
Yeah. Like I won't say you're not good enough. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
definitely like,
I don't have the passion for it like the same amount.
I feel you, and I feel the same way. You know what I mean? Like just about, at least soccer. There was a point in time when I was like I want to be in Barcelona.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But then like I don't find it. I don't see it.
As in like a necessity anymore, like.
No, I'm trying to say like it's not unrealistic to believe that you could play for some sort of pro team.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So obviously it takes the grind. You gotta grind that shit out and like, you know, try out for all these different things and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's fucking teams out there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like whether it's like either like the USL, that's what I imagine. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like because it's like, I'm sure you agree with me to be a stretch to just be like, oh, you're gonna get signed to Barcelona tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're talking about like, I'm trying to think like of
Just
a USL,
soccer. Just
yeah,
like- just
of like I could see like a USL team.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
made,
A US like a Division 3 team.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And so like I know you would as long as it's soccer, I know you'd love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so
I don't like. I just want like. I don't know. Soccer's been too much in my life just for me to just throw it away tomorrow.
I feel you. Mm-hmm.
I still want it to be a part of my life, but I also want like to do shit I've already done before. Cause I don't want like I've been a professional actor already.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if I was already good at that, why throw that all away too?
Exactly. You have experience. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
so,
You already
like-
have a foot in the door.
I might already do that. I have options. I just don't know. I just might do one. I might do all of them.
Because like
Yeah.
obviously, sorry, but
Yeah, go ahead.
with the soccer thing, like I'm not as like into soccer,
Mhm.
but like I still know about it. Like even with
Mhm.
indoor soccer,
Is the only one? Wait, no, we're all wearing soccer shirts.
Even
Never mind.
even with indoor soccer, like soccer is really fun.
Yeah.
Like, even like with me, I would be happy with just playing like with an indoor team. Like if I'm up in college, like a
100%.
rec league team or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
like
Yeah.
the clubs there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just about soccer, like
just
just
like a
like
rec.
moving on.
I love a rec league
and-
team
and growing
like,
up.
arena.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Like once like I was like there was, I think it was like 2 years ago where I realized I was like, you know, like it was kind of when COVID happened. I was like, I'm not playing varsity Oh Jesus, Jesus Christ. But like, you know what I mean? And it's so hard. It was really hard for me because like I love soccer. I love it. You know what I mean? And then, but it's like when you're sitting there on the bench in high school on JV, like your sophomore year, you're like, it just kind of it slowly eats away at you. But like eventually, and I'm not. This is just for me. I know like you were like you're definitely a really good player, and that's not. But for me, it like ate away at me, and then eventually I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna just like enjoy it because I like playing it.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I started playing like the best I've ever played because there wasn't any meaning behind it. It was just like
just to play.
For fun. You know what I mean? But like I can definitely see you having like a future with it. You know what I mean?
Maybe I don't know. I'm just like I've never, not like I'm not even trying. Like I've never tried. Like I've never like. I find it really hard to get motivated to do anything because like I don't know. It's just I'm just lazy. It just happens.
I feel the same way sometimes, man. It's like, and I think I don't think it's our fault entirely. I think sometimes sorry. I just saw the name on his phone. And I'm sorry, I can't.
No. I think I clocked it too.
All right. Anyway, so but I'm not saying like I'm sure we could all do better with shit, but it's also I think we're also products of our environment. I think it's our generation as a whole.
You
know what I mean? Because
getting poetic.
It's so easy to open my phone and just like scroll through shit.
And not
do anything. I just feel instantly satisfied. Just be like, oh, that's cool. Like it's just that it just fucking just sucks you in. You know what I mean?
Pause.
And but like why? It's just subconscious, like when you can just get like the satisfaction.
Like why play professional soccer if you can just watch Ronaldo score a goal? That's
I
is that
feel
what
like
you're saying?
with anything that everyone does in their future, as long as what the main thing comes down to is if you enjoy doing it and you have fun and you are happy while doing it. No, like even like obviously money's a factor, but if you enjoy something, do it.
The only thing that matters for like anything is that if it makes you happy,
Exactly.
it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Facts.
Because even if you don't have money and you're happy, the money doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like realistically,
Facts.
if you're living in a van, but you're still happy,
Yeah.
you'd prefer that over being depressed and in a mansion.
Yeah,
100%.
because
And that's why a lot of celebrities are depressed. Like they realize that this money just like if you have so much money, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure billionaires are like,
It's like
they don't, it doesn't like their money doesn't have the same value to them as someone who is like living in the slums or not as fortunate as them. You know.
100%. You know what I mean? And like even some people I know, like I won't name names. It's not you guys, obviously, but like they might like say shit about my car or like I'm like, dude, like you're driving like a car like your family gave. You know what I mean? It's like you need to get a new car, but it's like like
if you're happy with it, then
I'm fucking. You know what I mean? I'm happy with it. You know what I mean? But like, it's shit like that. You know, like why work so hard to where you can't. There's also an argument where it's like if you work so hard, like you're not even gonna be able to enjoy your shit. You know what I mean? And if you are passionate in something that's not currently like making money, like find a way to where you can live off that, where you can at least like be happy doing it, and also like you're able to make a living off.
Yeah,
that.
and you're also able to like have surroundings that make you happy.
Exactly.
Just
So,
only
like,
just like don't like try to like put yourself in a place you don't want to be at. Don't try to glamorize and don't try to downplay what like.
Yeah. Also, a good point is just being real with yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like that's what we do here on this podcast every day. We're like, we were like the first fucking episode. We're like, I don't think anyone's gonna watch this shit. You know what I mean? We were being like totally like we didn't have high expectations at all. But then where it's like 250 views. It's like
And it might not seem like a lot for like PewDiePie. It's like the same thing with money and subscribers. It's like it might not seem like a lot, but that's like. That's still like for us. That's like a fuck ton of people. Like who's watching this?
Imagine 250 people are sitting in front of you.
278.
278, and it's like
we get in the big leagues now.
I don't even know that many fucking people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's so like, you like before this you could have said like, yeah, almost 300 people are gonna fucking watch your shit, and we'll be like, yeah, fuck off, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. There's no way.
That's like
you know what
that's
I mean?
like a stage of people. It's like that's
Yeah.
like a whole audience.
But like
Mhm.
you look at our first episode and like obviously we enjoyed filming the first episode, but like I think as like views obviously like matter in terms of like eventually when you get like higher subs and higher views, it matters for like money purposes. But we enjoy filming the podcast.
we just want to talk to
Yeah,
each other and
we
talk
start-
to
It's
Yeah.
not. We don't do it just for views. Like it.
We started it because
Yeah.
because we're like we shouldn't waste these conversations that we
Yeah.
have like online and playing
Like
with each other.
we enjoy filming.
That sounds crazy.
We enjoy filming it, and if we enjoy filming it, then like that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
if we have
Uh-huh.
someone with a camera who enjoys filming, why
Views
not?
are relevant. Like,
Why not?
Yeah.
Like this also like just helps you overall too. Like it helps.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Sure,
It helps
yeah.
everybody.
like I literally put this on my on my resume for my
Yeah?
internship.
See?
Really?
I said producing a podcast.
See?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like the shit adds up, you know what I mean? And like you guys could probably put the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
could be like whatever. But and like that's back to like what we were saying about like finding what we like doing and trying to make money off of it. Or if it's even possible, you know what I mean? Like we fucking love hanging out, being boys,
Yeah.
talking to each other. Like we're fucking in Xbox parties, dicking around, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And we're like, dude, why don't we just set up a camera and like record this shit and see what
Yeah.
happens? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And so like, I could totally see this now with what we've done so far. Like can definitely see it to where it gets to a point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where maybe we're making a few cents. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And obviously, like that's part of. I don't know if that's the goal, but it's just like part of the journey.
It's
you
part
know
of the
what I mean?
grind. Like
And it makes
Yeah.
it.
It makes it interesting. It makes it more fun.
Yeah.
once
it-
you start,
It motivates us. You
It
know what I mean?
motivates.
like once you start to
If-
see,
In the least selfish way possible.
like once you start to see, like obviously views, like once you start to see it go up, it motivates you even more. But like you're
Mhm.
already motivated because you're like, I want to get to the top. I want to get to the best that we can be.
Because it's like we're doing what we love, but
Yeah.
we're also making a living off of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
yeah.
So,
that's
like-
truly the goal, and it's and it's so rare that happens.
Yeah, and I don't think it's wrong to think like we can also do it, not only because we love it, because we can also. I think it's fair to say that if we can do it while also making some sort of money from it,
Mhm.
that's good too.
Sorry, like I almost had a stroke.
I,
while you
I
just-
said
I
that came out really wrong.
I don't even understand what you just said.
If we
dude.
can do what we love, and I know I probably already said this a billion times already. If we can do this, which is what we love, if we can do what we love and make money off of it, that's even better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
and that funds our happiness.
Yeah.
But at
That's
the
a
end of the
good, like-
day, bottom line is if you're happy doing something,
Do it.
continue to do it.
Yeah, do it.
Money-
Nike.
Money is gonna
The money will come from
money
it.
will come. Just keep grinding and keep going. Because
Yeah.
if you're happy doing it, you're gonna want to grind more, get more content out, and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
if
then
you-
you'll start to see improvements, and it just
Mhm.
slowly will go up.
Exactly. And if you believe in yourself and you find a way to like make a living off of it, like we're trying to do here,
Mhm.
potentially, you know what I mean? Like we can do it, you know what I mean? Regardless no matter what circumstances come up, you know what I mean? Like we're going to have to change and adapt to all the shit coming up, you know what I mean? You know. So, and hopefully that makes it even better. You know what I mean? So you never know. Like it could be like we could blow up after that even more. You know what I mean? And so, but yeah, and so like it's kind of tough. There hasn't been too many laughs this episode because
Yeah.
it's obviously like sad and like
Yeah.
now I feel like I'm gonna get emotional.
Yeah, me
But,
too.
like-
Me too.
And I've slowly sensed it, started spiraling slowly. But you know what I mean? Like, fuck, goddamn it, dude.
miss him.
Dude, we're gonna make it work, dude.
I'm gonna miss him.
Oh,
Dude, you got
me emotional.
I know.
We have to make it work, but
We're gonna make it work, and I'm not saying it's gonna happen instantly,
Yeah.
but like obviously, like
settle in, do your
yes,
thing.
well, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we'll give you, we'll give you, well, like
We're
you
his fucking
take,
parents. What-
yeah,
We'll give you some time,
Yeah.
okay?
take as much time as you need to like get settled and do shit. You know what I mean? And,
But
like,
don't
Yeah.
forget about
obviously, we're always. He's not. We're fucking.
Yeah,
we're still.
we're past
I'm
that.
just
We're
getting
past
sad,
that. We're
that's
past
why-
that.
No, we're
I'm just
we're
getting
gonna
sad.
we're gonna we have to at least make a promise that we're gonna try to keep doing this because I fucking believe in this shit, and I feel like
Yeah.
like we can like even if it doesn't make money, you know, it keeps us talking. You know what I mean?
It keeps
And
us being friends. It keeps us.
Yeah.
God's crying.
Fuck.
Fucking
No,
guys.
stop. Dude, and you know what I mean? And so it's possible. It's gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, we just have to manifest this shit and say, like, look, it's gonna
This
fuck.
is.
It's gonna work.
Come
dude.
here. Come here.
I love you guys.
I love
man.
you guys.
Dude, it's gonna be good. Mwah. Yo, stop touching my cock. I'm just kidding.
Friendship makeout session. Anybody?
Ugh.
And anybody?
But you know what I mean? Like, whether it's just fucking setting up your laptop.
You're
Yeah.
gonna make him cry even more. I can't.
No, we're gonna talk
You're
about
killing
this.
him, dude.
I know we have to wrap it up, but we're gonna, you know what I
About
mean?
like this.
So like whether it's getting checking out a camera from the library or setting up your computer, getting a mic, whatever, dude. Like we're gonna make this work, and like we're fucking best friends now, and we'll stay best friends regardless.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And even if it doesn't work out, we'll still be best friends. This does not like determine our friendship
yeah.
Yeah.
in any way. This is just a side shit. You know what I mean?
Bump in
Like-
the road.
Yeah,
Bump
just the getting the process. You know,
Yeah.
we're just gonna change and adapt to it. You know what I mean? And I'm sure like these, regardless, like,
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And you're still gonna come back. This is
Yeah.
not like
Yeah,
the
it's like-
this is not the
yeah.
last time we're seeing each
Yeah,
other
yeah.
ever.
I'm good. I'm
It's gonna be
good.
okay, dude. It's gonna be okay. This like it's yeah.
You gotta
know
trust
what
the process at the end of the day. You just gotta
Fuck
trust
it,
the
we ball.
Fuck it, we
Fuck
ball.
it, we ball.
You know what I mean? And yeah, regardless of, I've said regardless.
You said like
regardless amount of
25 times.
Yeah.
It's you know what I mean. This isn't like goodbye forever.
No.
But it's sad that you
But
know
it's
what I mean?
it's goodbye today, but not forever.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We'll see each other again, and then, dude, whenever like you're back in town, and then like we can
Oh.
do an episode while you're
Yes,
here, it's gonna
yes,
go
yes.
so.
And then we
good.
talk about what Kyle's been doing, what we've been doing in college.
Yeah,
That'd be so nice.
Yeah, dude. And so like, and it, yeah, you know what I mean?
He's gonna clown you
I'll
for
probably be cooled down by that.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
dude, like, I couldn't have asked for two other guys to sit on a
Yeah.
couch with and talk into a microphone with. Like, it's not over, dude. But like, it's just an end of an era. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like, we ball. You know, we're gonna move.
Mhm.
We're gonna change. We're gonna adapt, and we're gonna figure this shit out. You know what I mean? One way or another.
Yep.
And
I love you,
so-
boys.
Yep.
I love you guys
I
so
love you,
much,
boys.
dude. Like, you guys are like
My best
my
friends.
best friends.
My best
You know what I
friends.
mean? So like, this is definitely not over, guys.
No.
Sorry, like it's been like not the most like outrageous, flamboyant, gay episode like
Yeah.
we always have, but it's like it's just
It is what it is. It's like
just like
how,
life.
how are we gonna avoid this? Like, there's just like
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
people are living their
unavoidable.
lives. It's
enroll in UNLV. That's what we avoid. No, I'm just kidding. No, so that's what. Yeah, no, definitely like we're so happy for you, dude. You're going to
Yeah.
fucking college,
and we're
you know what
thankful
I
you
mean?
were our friends.
Yeah.
Even though I fucking got mad at him like 25 minutes.
And so I think last night, rolling into the end of this podcast, like it was definitely like the best like kind of like
Yeah.
wrap up to starting your new chapter,
100%.
or all of us starting this new chapter, which is gonna be college. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so we're all gonna still like have this central core. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But we're all at the same time going to be branching out into
Yeah,
new shit.
that's a great way to put
You know
it.
what I
That's
mean?
a great way to put it. Yeah.
And so I think all of that branching out is also it's
gonna
like
make
roots.
Us, it's
It
gonna make us
all-
better people. Also.
Yes, it
Don't
all
forget,
comes
like,
back to the middle
Yep.
at some point. You know what I mean? And so
Yep.
yeah, we'll go ahead and fucking wrap this shit up, guys. Like we thank you so much. We're gonna
Thank
get. I think I'm gonna work on like an actual like cool looking T-shirt design. It's not something that just says like 3 guys 1 couch.
Mm.
But maybe like this is a side conversation that we'll have this off camera. But fuck it, like
We cannot thank you guys enough.
yeah.
Because like
Thank you for listening.
Yeah,
Like, we actually have people watching. it.
275 views on like the first episode. We didn't think we were gonna get that far.
yeah,
like,
over
at all.
150 on the ones coming up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like thank you guys.
5 days. The other one had what 80.
80.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So, shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah, guys. Like, fuck it. Thank you guys so much. Like, we love you guys. Thanks for watching us cry. on camera.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
indeed.
especially like to those who are like our close friends. I'm gonna actually like, probably, hopefully, maybe tomorrow night, work on like getting these episodes out because that's the one thing. This is gonna be. It's gonna feel kind of weird when this comes out
Yeah.
because it'll be delayed and you might already be in Reno
Yeah.
and shit like that. But you know what I mean. It's gonna be fun, and then we're gonna work on how we can set up a framework for how this is gonna move
Yep.
on,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be good, dude. We're gonna fucking figure it out. You know.
Yep.
So like, we love you guys. Thank you so
Subscribe.
much for watching. Like,
Thank you.
subscribe.
Like, comment, do all that stuff.
It actually makes a difference.
yes.
So like, keep fucking talking. Okay, actual outro this time.
No,
Yeah.
Make it a Peter's.
Thank you guys. Thank you for liking and subscribing.
Thank you for
you for
watching.
watching. Thank
And
you
we're
for-
not done.
We're not done.
We're not
This is
done.
not over.
No.
It's
I fu-
expanding.
I fucking love you guys.
Alright.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Peace.
Oh my god.
God damn it, dude. Fuck.
Ugh.
No, it's okay. Dude,